Hey everybody, I don't normally do videos like this, but I figured can't hurt. So I won't take up too much of your time, but I'm asking that you try to watch this video in its entirety and kind of help us out a little bit. I'm talking quietly because I'm in the back office and Miss Alyssa is teaching class right now. We all know that I can get really loud. So just a little bit of an idea where I'm going with this. So Synergy's been open since 2013. Last season was supposed, from a business side, it was supposed to be one of the best seasons that we've ever had. We've poured our hearts and souls into this, teachers included, and the pandemic really affected us a lot. Obviously, I don't talk about this stuff too much because my job is to be the face of the business, and my job is to be the shining light and as best as I can, and Susan as well, and focus on the positive and not the negative, but sometimes it's a little hard not to. Yeah, so we've been around since 2013. Last year was supposed to be our best season, and it wasn't because of the pandemic. And then, summer we were able to reopen. That was pretty good. It wasn't, as good as it normally is in the summertime. But then, September came around. And needless to say, this season has been great, and we've been super appreciative of all of our new families and all of our families that have stayed with us. And we certainly understand all the families that weren't necessarily comfortable to come back yet, even people that didn't want to do virtual. But this year, this season is our season, and we're hurting, right? We're financially really behind on a lot of stuff. Without having the recital last year, and that was a big blow. We normally have a retention rate. If you're a numbers person, normally have a retention rate from season to season at around 96 to 99%. And from last season to this season, meaning 2019-2020 to 2020-2021 season, we were only at 45%. So it was a big blow, and we've been, Susan and I have been taking out of our savings a lot of stuff to cover payroll, to make sure that the kids have a home, a second home that they can come to, whether it's the new Synergy Dance families, the kids who have been with us for a while, or the ones who aren't ready to come back, and all the people in the future that are supposed to come here. It's our responsibility to make sure that Synergy stays alive. And I'm not saying that we're, in like deep trouble, but it's tough. It's tough as a business owner, especially when you hear a lot about bars and restaurants and you don't hear a lot about dance studios and gyms and all that stuff. So that's our story. We're going through, this year, it's a good year. We're happy to be back in the studio. We're happy that the kids are back. We're happy to see kids smiling and laughter in our walls. But it's rough. We're trying to get through it, and we are, and we will. But there are things that we're behind on. Sorry, I have notes too. I'm typically an emotional person, so I didn't expect to cry during this video, so I'm not going to. My idea for this video is to ask for your help. So in case you haven't heard of it yet, David Portnoy is the owner of Barstool Sports, and he has raised, just as of 5 minutes ago, he's raised over $27 million that he's giving away to businesses on a monthly basis, based off of their conditions with the pandemic and other stuff like that. So I applied back on Saturday or Sunday of this week, and you had to submit a video and submit your story and stuff like that. But as you can imagine, he's offering this to people all around the United States, and they're probably getting thousands and thousands and thousands of submissions. But I figured, why not? We're not getting a lot of assistance or any assistance from any of the governments, local, state, or federal, really. PPP doesn't really work for us. We got one grant from Montgomery County, and that's it. So, and it was very small. So I figured, why not give it a try? But being the person that I am, I've always been very determined in getting, it's going to sound funny, but I feel weird saying this, but I've always been very determined in getting what I want. And what I want is for Synergy to survive, and I want our kids to have a place to come to when this is all over, and I want to get at least a little bit of assistance. And my inner gut tells me that just submitting something isn't enough. My inner gut is telling me, this is Barstool Sports, this is David Portnoy. He owns an online business, a social media business. How can I grab his attention? And this is how. I am going to post something to my Instagram. My Instagram is Michael. Oh God, I forgot my Instagram already. I have to check it. It's Michael J_SDC. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'll have to pull up my computer in a second. Michael J_SDC. I'm gonna put something on my Instagram page saying like, hey, we applied for the Barstool Fund, just trying to grab some attention. What I'm asking all of you to do, if you have an Instagram, I'm asking you to reshare this post, whether if you know how to whatever the case may be, like if you know how to use the repost app and repost on Instagram, or share to your personal stories too, that'd be great. So the way to do it, if you do repost app, if you have it on your phone, you just like copy everything that I do and everything that I write, and you basically tag everybody in the picture and use all the hashtags that I use as well. And make sure I'll give you the hashtag and the Instagram accounts to use. And then also share to your stories on Instagram. When you look at somebody's Instagram, if it's public, which mine is, there's like a little arrow as if you wanted to forward it to somebody. You're basically going to go to my page and go to that post and go to that arrow, tap on the arrow, and you'll see like share to your story, and it'll put everything together for you. And then from there on that story, I want you to just tap anywhere on the screen and tag the following people. And you have to use the at symbol. So however you're sharing this on Instagram, this is what I need you to do to make sure that we grab somebody's attention. So it's at Barstool Fund, at Barstool Sports, at Stool, STOOL, Presidente, PRESIDENTE, and at Barstool Philly. And then alongside that, you're going to use the hashtag Barstool Fund. Write whatever you want besides that. Just as long as you get those 4 Instagram accounts in there and that hashtag, I think we can try to make a little bit of a difference. So, like I said, it's been a rough year, and I need to do everything that I can for these kids to make sure that they have something in the future. So if you could do this for me, I would really appreciate it. That's all that I'm going to say for now. I'll shoot everybody an email. If you need any help doing this, just let me know and I'll help you. But I would greatly appreciate it if you did it. So thanks very much, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. All right, so sorry about that. I had to compose myself before I finished the video. 2 things before I let you guys go.